Welcome to a special edition of Jennifer to the Rescue. I'm Jennifer Johnson. I'm your lyrical appreciation expert, and just want to say a big thank you to Logan Street Signs and Banners for having us in here, especially to do this special edition of Jennifer to the Rescue. And we're in the beautiful Wofford Theater, and it's actually St. Patrick's Day outside, so it's spring. It's almost here, just a couple days away. JenniferToTheRescue.com is a good place to see what all I do. In addition to being able to come in here weekly, I do a variety of other things in the community, and we have one of our wonderful partners, one of our new partners, Hamilton County Television and Jennifer to the Rescue, and it's Miss Cathy Padgett with the Indie Small Business Expo and Connection. And thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for having me on the show, Jennifer.
You're welcome. It's pretty exciting. You've got a bunch of things going on here very soon. Next week's a busy week for you.
Yes.
The Indie Small Business Expo is happening on Tuesday.
Yes, March 24th.
March 24th, and I know we had a commercial, you and I did, and we kind of have that playing, and you've been doing a couple of other shows on your own, and we just thought it would be great if you could come, and here you are as one of my guests.
Okay.
And but you know what? I thought about it this morning. I'm like, I don't know much about Cathy before she was Cathy Padgett with the Indiana Small Business Expo Connection, and you also do the Christian Women's Business Connection also.
Yes, I do that.
But you know what? There was stuff before that, right? So who is Cathy? Where does Cathy come from?
Well, my background is marketing and sales. I was a marketing and sales director for a Christian company for about 14 years, and then I started my own networking group. And from there, I am a transformational coach. I help people find direction and set goals for their life so they can reach their goals. I love to do that. So I get a lot of calls for people that want some help getting where they want to go in life. So that's what I do. Besides, Christian Women's Business Connection is my passion, and Indiana Small Business Connection website, where the Indiana Small Business Expo is at on March 24th. We have that twice a year. So those are the things I do.
And you've done quite a good job. So you do, okay, so we're not going to go and ask you all kinds of details about but you have always been in marketing and sales, and then you were in a Christian business before, so it makes sense. You've taken your passions and turned them into your livelihood. You're doing what you love to do, and the transformational coach makes perfect sense.
Yes.
So the Christian Women's Business Connection, can they go? We don't have it on the sign or on the screen, but Christian Women's Business Connection.com.
It's actually cwbconnection.com.
Okay, cwbconnection.com. Okay, but we're actually here to talk about, I know that's your passion and that's what you love to do, but you started the Indiana Small Business Connection before the Christian Women's.
Yes.
And it has turned into this gigantic expo that happens twice a year.
Yes.
And now just tell us again, it is March 24th.
Yes, March 24th,
which is
2015. It starts at 2 o'clock, and all that information is available on indianasbc.com.
Yeah, so you've got this down. You're getting good. And so can they also call you, or are you just too busy right now? Is it better for them to go on the website? What's your phone number?
It's up to them if they want to call me. That's fine. Now, my number is 317-590-2177. And you could always email me at cathyp@casn.biz, or through the website. You can contact me through Indiana.
Well, I could even Google you and you'd pop right up. Because you're a busy lady. Mm-hmm. You're a busy and involved lady. And I have to be honest. I think I've participated 2 or 3 times, but I just remember being in a networking group and somebody said, "Have you ever checked out the Indiana Small Business Expo?" And I said, "No, but aren't I glad I did?" Because when I look around the people that I work with now, or that I've forged business relationships with, it's been the people I've met at your expo.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's kind of a cool thing. I mean, really, truly, even though I like you a lot, I wouldn't tell you that if it wasn't true. So the whole thing is, what is the expo? I mean, what is it? I mean, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Our tagline is your one-stop shop for success. Most of the exhibitors are resource providers or service providers for small business owners. So you can gather information, you can find out the latest media, social media things that are available. There's banks, CPAs, graphics artists, anybody that has a resource or service for a small business can be there as an exhibitor. And we do have some small businesses that are home-based businesses that are there as well. But most of them are for the small business owner.
But you already answered the question. So most of the vendors are small business. However, you did say what, Sam's Club and a couple, what would be considered bigger business. So resources for small businesses, but they just happen to be a lot of small businesses in themselves. So so there's vendor opportunity. There's only a couple of those, so we don't need.
There's only a few left.
And those go very quickly. So if they want it, they got to let you know. But so the whole idea is, what did you say? Your one-stop shop for success.
One-stop shop for success.
So cool. So you walk in the door and you just have this. How many vendors do you have? Typically,
we usually have about 56, something like that for this one. Yeah.
Well, I will say I've been at some of the events, some other events, and like I said earlier, this is the one that has made a big difference in my business, just connecting with other people, strategic partnerships. Even if we didn't do business, we could help each other by knowing people, it's a whole different show. But strategic partnerships are just about as good as getting actual people you're doing business, because sometimes those partnerships can actually open up quite a few doors that you weren't looking at originally. So, okay, so 2 to 7.
Yes.
And then what happens at 7 o'clock?
2 to 7 is the exhibit hall, and it's free to attend if you go online at the indianasbc.com.
Good point.
But then at 7 o'clock, we have an event upstairs. It's an expert panel discussion. Open networking starts at 7 to 7:30, and then we have a master business roundtable where we mastermind with other people, and then we hear the expert panel discussion.
Okay. Why don't we do this? So you have an expert panel. And I know that's a busy, 7 to 9, you're going to have the expert panel. We're going to come back after our break, and maybe you can share with us who some of those expert panel people are, so that we know why to go online, and because you do have to pay extra for the isn't it $20 or something?
Yes, it's $20
for
online.
that, but you definitely want to go on and register to get in for free. And we'll be right back with Cathy Padgett, Indiana Small Business Expo, and we'll hear who the expert panel is. Okay?
Yes. All right.
Thanks.
When Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage: Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Thank you for joining us. This is Cathy Padgett with Indiana Small Business Connection and Indiana Small Business Expo coming March 24th, 2015 at the Caribbean Cove. And you can find out all about that on indianasbc.com. Jennifer to the rescue is going to be there. She has been a faithful person to be an exhibitor, and she's also going to be Jennifer on the road. Tell us that you're going to be, what you're going to be doing there.
We're going to be doing a live remote there, and you can be interviewed by me. I can't believe it. but we'll be there. We'll
It's going to
be
be awesome. We have service and resource providers for small business owners, so it's a one-stop shop for success. You can pick up all kinds of information from different exhibitors. We have cash prizes and all kinds of door prizes at almost every booth. We also have an after-business networking and a master business roundtable event with an expert panel discussion. You want to be sure to look at IndianaSBC.com and everything that's going to be taking place on March 24th, 2015, and do not miss this expo. It's free to attend the exhibit hall and only $20 for the Master Business Roundtable and Master Business, the expert panel discussion. So we want you to be there. And Jennifer to the Rescue has been such a faithful person. She and I are partnering with Hamilton County TV to bring you an exciting event, and we're going to share more about what we're doing together real soon. So be sure to join us. We're happy to be with you today. Thank you so much. Cathy Padgett, IndianaSBC.com.
Welcome back to Jennifer to the Rescue, and this is a special edition today of Jennifer to the Rescue. We are here at the beautiful Wofford Theater, and thank you to Logan Street Signs and Banners for having us in every week, and especially for these special editions of my show. You can check out jennifertotherescue.com for more information on me. I forget to tell you about that sometimes. I do a variety of things. I'm a lyrical appreciation expert. And what do? I help you connect. And I am so excited because Cathy Padgett, good friend of mine, and a wonderful person that you all should know, is here today. And she's been talking about the Indiana Small Business Expo, which happens Tuesday, March 24th, which is a week from today.
Yes.
And it happens at, where is it at? It's going to be at the Caribbean Cove,
Yes,
right?
the Caribbean Cove on Michigan Road.
It's a beautiful location for it, and it's from 2 to 9. 2 to 7 is the vendor booths, and then we were talking about what happens from 7 to 9.
From 7 to 9, we have the expert panel discussion. We have open networking from 7 to 7:30. So the exhibit hall closes at 7. We do have some business card tables set up at the event, so be sure to bring plenty of business cards to lay it down on the table and then pick up other business cards that you might be interested in connecting with some different people that way. And definitely go by every exhibit table because there will be a lot of cash prizes. A lot of people have some awesome gifts to give away. And Hamilton County TV will be there.
Yes,
And
we
Jennifer to
will.
the Rescue.
Yes, we will. We'll be
So-
live streaming probably 3 o'clock. We'll be doing it not for the whole time, but if you'd like to come and talk on Hamilton County television, and I know a lot of people, I've already reached out and said, hey, if you're going to be there, make sure you stop by and check our booth out. Not live streaming, cash prizes.
Yes,
People have cash prizes?
They give away.
How did I
like
miss that in the
cards.
past? I've been there a couple of years. I didn't know there was cash.
Yes, there's
I'll
all
have to-
kinds of things. I mean, these are people really put in the efforts to make sure that
It
they
is
have
a-
something good to give away, and it's a good opportunity to stop by and talk to somebody at their booth to find out what they do and give them your information, because it's a place to network. It's a place to pick up information for your business. So that's what it's all about.
It's
connecting.
definitely what it's all about. So we were talking about really the 7 to 9. You have 7 o'clock to 7:30 is open networking, and then
Yes.
you're going to have this expert panel, which I promise you all I'm not going to be on the expert panel. I'll probably be there. I plan to be there. But why should they, first of all, tell us who the expert panel is.
Okay.
And then tell us why should we go to the expert panel.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Well, first we have Neil Berman. He's with Delivra, and they do mobile marketing, online marketing, things like that, and email marketings. And then we have Matt Huckler with Verge, and his phenomenal young man who's growing a successful business. And if you haven't heard about him, just go online and look at these people because it is on IndianaSBC.com.
Okay.
And then we have Douglas Carr. He's with DK New Media. He's one of the top 25 people that they recommend for LinkedIn for social media. So he is an expert in social media. And then we have Valerie Vestley. She is with Premier Designs, but she has 200 reps underneath of her, and she's a phenomenal person, and she knows how to do business. So these people all are experts in their field, and they have so much information to give to you. They'll be speaking to you about 15 to 20 minutes apiece, and then we open it up for question and answer, so you can actually interact with these experts. And then we have the Master Business Roundtable, where we mastermind with other people. So you can tell me a challenge you have, or you can share some information with me, and the other people at the table have opportunity to give you information or resources that might help you to grow your business. And then we're going backwards kind of, but when you first go in at 7 o'clock to 7:30, Jennifer and I will be talking about some new networking opportunities coming up. But it's also an open networking time where you can pass out your business cards and just interact and mingle with people. It is $20 to attend that session, so you want to go online to fill that out on indianasbc.com. If you don't have the $20 right now and you think you're going to get in when you get to the expo, it may be full, and it'll be $25 when you get there. So try to get online now if you want to attend that. And it's another opportunity, which is more personal time to really interact with people while you're there, and just purposely to see people standing up and walking around and meeting each other. So
here I thought I knew exactly what was going on, and I guess I had not heard about, or I hadn't listened well enough, I'm sorry, Cathy, to the idea of the master, because I would have to say I've been networking for years. And when I look at it, and now I'm thinking some of the best networking things have been when you sit with others and you say, I've got this issue, or I've got this, I can't, whatever the problem is. Maybe you're looking for more customers, you need a new marketing technique, you need something. It's the coolest thing when you sit there with other people who are, maybe they aren't struggling with that issue, but they have something else. But you're sitting there with a mastermind, literally, of other people who are in business for themselves or working for a company, and they can actually talk about what they did, or maybe just, be totally objective, not subject. Because sometimes when you're in the middle of it, you have no idea what to do. So what a great thing to have the mastermind.
Yes.
Okay, so I was going to say, I guess you did cover why we should go to the...
it's well worth it, the $20 to go. And
so you need to go.
There's also hors d'oeuvres if you're, interested in
food?
hors d'oeuvres. Yes.
Oh, well, then that answers the whole problem. Just kidding.
One of the other things we share at the Master Business Roundtable is if you want to share a goal instead of a challenge, you can do that as well.
That's a good
share
idea.
People how you're going to get to where you want to be, and that inspires people as well.
And it's a little bit of accountability when you tell other people, this is what I want to do, and they know you, and they probably will talk to you and probably hold you. How you doing on that goal again?
Exactly.
We are going to take a break here in just a minute and come back, and we'll make sure everybody they have no question what is happening next Tuesday at the Caribbean Cove. But also, Cathy, what is the best way to contact you again?
You can call me at 317-590-2177, or you can go online on indianasbc.com, and my information, everything about the expo is there. And my email is cathyp@casn.biz or cathyepadgett@gmail.com.
Okay, so, we are going to take a short break. It's funny because I just was talking to a lady this morning who actually may be a vendor. There's even vendor booths, not many, so don't take your time. Get on the website today and get yourself set up, and we'll be right back. Make sure we get everything from Cathy so you have all the information you need to attend the event next week.
Thank you.
When Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Thank you for joining us. This is Cathy Padgett with Indiana Small Business Connection and Indiana Small Business Expo coming March 24th, 2015 at the Caribbean Cove. And you can find out all about that on indianasbc.com. Jennifer to the rescue is going to be there. She has been a faithful person to be an exhibitor, and she's also going to be Jennifer on the road. Tell us that you're going to be, what you're going to be doing there.
We're going to be doing a live remote there, and you can be interviewed by me. I can't believe it. But we'll be there.
It's going to be awesome. Yes. We have service and resource providers for small business owners, so it's a one-stop shop for success. You can pick up all kinds of information from different exhibitors. We have cash prizes and all kinds of door prizes at almost every booth. We also have an after-business networking and master business roundtable event with an expert panel discussion. You want to be sure to look at indianasbc.com and everything that's going to be taking place on March 24th, 2015, and do not miss this expo. It's free to attend the exhibit hall and only $20 for the Master Business Roundtable and Master Business the expert panel discussion. So we want you to be there. And Jennifer to the rescue has been such a faithful person. She and I are partnering with Hamilton County TV to bring you an exciting event, and we're going to share more about what we're doing together real soon. So be sure to join us. We're happy to be with you today. Thank you so much. Cathy Padgett, IndianaSBC.com.
Welcome back. We're in our third segment and final segment of the show for Jennifer to the Rescue, and I'm Jennifer Johnson, and we are so happy to come in every week, and I say we. I am so happy to come here every week, and Logan Street Signs and Banners has been a wonderfully gracious host, and the Wofford Theater is a great location to have my show every week and be able to bring my wonderful guests. And Cathy Padgett is my guest today. And Cathy, Cathy's a pretty busy lady right now because you've got your big expo, your Indiana Small Business Expo next Tuesday, yes. March 24th, and it's at the Caribbean Cove. Tell us, what can you say other than it's the place to be next Tuesday, right?
Yeah, definitely the place to be. We have some new exhibitors and people.
Exhibitors, cool.
Yeah, and people are always checking us out. If they put in Indiana Small Business, and we're one of the top, and when they Google that. And it's just a place to be because it's an awesome networking opportunities for people in Indiana and people who serve Indiana to be there. And we have some awesome exhibitors, Sam's Club, like you said earlier, and Hamilton County TV's there.
Yes, we'll be there. We'll be live streaming, yes. And Jennifer to the Rescue on the road. We'll be doing a special broadcast, yes. Yeah.
And we want to get people on her show so that they can see themselves on TV.
There you go. Well, we should. Maybe it's a good time to announce that we'll be actually doing this well past the actual expo next week because now there's a partnership in place with Cathy Padgett, Indiana Small Business Expo connection, yes. Everything with Hamilton County Television and Jennifer to the Rescue.
Yes.
So we're very excited about that, and you'll be at the expo. You'll be able to actually kind of maybe learn a little bit more. There's going to be more networking opportunities, and hopefully be maybe multiplying the expo a little bit in the future. Yeah. I know you've got a lot of things you're very passionate about, and while we're talking about that, we talked at the beginning, the very first segment, about how you're the founder of Indiana Small Business Connection, mm-hmm. but you're also, and actually probably more passionate about the Christian Women's Business Connection.
Yes.
Correct? Okay. So tell us a little bit about that. You said you had worked for a Christian company
Yes, for 14 years I was a customer service director, and then from there I was marketing and sales director. So that was really a wonderful opportunity for me to learn a lot about marketing. And then after the job closed, they closed my department, and so I started my own networking company, and I started the Indiana Small Business Expo and the Indiana Small Business Connection website. But my passion is really to help people connect, grow, and change lives. And that's our tagline for Christian Women's Business. So I started that company so that we could network together.
It's on the screen. It's on the screen. Very cool.
All right.
Is that it?
Thank you.
Did he get it right? I guess he got it right.
Yes. CWBconnection.com.
Oh, okay. CWB Connection. Just make sure you get that. But that's pretty cool. So that is totally separate, really, from Indiana Small Business Expo. You can be part of both if you want.
Oh, yes, yes.
And so what do you do?
Well, we have a couple speakers come in. We have meetings once a month, and we have a couple speakers come in who are expert. We focus on health, beauty, and business. We focus on the total woman to help them grow as a person, to follow their passion. And then we do some masterminds, masterminding at our events, and of course networking, and we have prayer time together. So it's just a unique concept because we allow the Christian side of it as well as business side. So
you're very busy with that, and then you've got this big expo. So if you're lucky enough to find Cathy in one spot that you can talk to her for a few minutes, you count yourself very fortunate, very lucky, and you do need to attend the conference, the expo next Tuesday, March 24th.
Yes.
And it's 2015, but it is from 2 to 9, but the vendor booths are from 2 to 7.
Right.
Then open networking from 7 to 7:30.
Yes.
And then after that, there's going to be an expert panel, which you talked about the expert. If you go to the website, indianasbc.com, it talks about the different people on the panel. And then we have the mastermind, which now I'm really excited about the mastermind because I get so much out of that. What else would you want to make sure before I can't believe the show's almost over, but what's the last thing you want to share?
I just think that it would be so beneficial for people who want to come and for them not to be shy about networking and meeting new people at the event. And people are sharing it like crazy on Facebook.
Yes, they are.
There's a tab at the top that has Indiana Expo information for the expo in itself, but the whole website generally covers that. So go to indianasbc.com and you'll see everything that's there and everything that's available. And you want to be sure to register beforehand so you don't have to pay $10 at the door. And it's going to be a great event.
And we should, because of the partnership that that you will be actually here at Hamilton County Television doing probably once a month, and bringing some guests in that maybe are participants in the Indiana Small Business Expo. So we are going to work together.
Where is the Caribbean Cove?
Oh, the Caribbean Cove is a good question, man from the audience. It's at 3850 DePaul Boulevard, Indianapolis, and that's over by the pyramids, actually on Michigan Road there. Good question. So we're going to look forward to seeing that after the expo. We're going to actually have you here once a month, and we're going to work together to build this even bigger. And I know you've done an awesome job. You've been doing it for
this
what,
is
5?
My sixth year.
Sixth
My
year.
6th year. Yes.
Wow. What was the tagline that you said the tagline for Indiana Small Business Expo? Give me that one more time.
It's one-stop shop for success.
She's got it down. Okay. Now, what was your Christian women's? What did you say your tagline was?
Christian women's business is connecting, growing, and changing lives.
But you know what? It works for both. Yes. And thank you. We're going to leave you with that for the upbeat for this special edition of Jennifer to the Rescue. So and we'll hope that we'll see you next Tuesday. We'll see you next Wednesday here as well, but hopefully Tuesday at the Caribbean Cove for the Indiana Small Business Expo next Tuesday. Be there. Check out Jennifer to the Rescue. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll certainly get you the information. Have a great day.